But a very deep foothold behind enemy lines. Tifa is starting to turn his attention towards that side. It's going to go unnoticed, but missed opportunity. Shur's doing what he can, and actually that might be more than enough because he's dropped the bomb. Now Showtime with this aggression gets rewarded, and that leaves Ethan into the 1v1. 35 seconds and only 8 HP to his name. Showtime holding the angle.
Try and cross in the hands of Cirque. In the meantime, Imperial have had enough of waiting around, so they'll decide to get aggressive, but they might come to regret it with Breezy opening up.
More kills going to go running into Breezy's crosshair. Nice spray transfer onto Showtime, but Breezy in with 4, and yeah, that does just leave 1 man remaining. So a tiny work with here. Time to set up some of these post-plant positions, but they lose Tifa on that fight to Breezy, and this now leaves a lot of pressure on these 2 remaining players. czgo, a 1v2 required. They're on the bomb, but he's found Fugly, and that there might be enough. Daps taps it. At this point, there's no time anyway. And czgo
jumping out of T-Con. They've got only a couple of rifles that they've bought up. They're making a lot of ground.
Right, they have to as well because they had such little utility with this kind of a buy that it's all in on the play. You know, it's got to be straightforward and it's got to be committed. They need this conviction. But right now, all they have is a member down for the count. Detrony can't get a kill either. It's up close to Cello's nap too, and KNG's op support goes fantastically with the fact that they've dropped bomb. It is done and dusted. Bravado invested. So the bomb plant seems like an inevitability. And how's this retake gonna roll?
What kind of utility are we working with? We've got Detrony who has a smoke. He's gonna have to clutch that for now. And the back oil player will be the first pass that they need to deal with. Zand, he stays alive. He's got too much support. And there it is, the smoke goes out. So at this point, they've got to throw Hail Mary.
Yep, there's somebody sitting inside of it. KNG looms above. We're gonna get the slice in the sight. And
if it did come down to a 2v2 and Yell is out there at the back lanes and CT spawn lurking out, peeking only when the bomb gets tapped, a lot more time could have been burned off the clock.
A missed opportunity, but looks like Elusive won't miss his shots. Finds 2 as bomb is thrown out onto the dirt. Nice little anti-eco to pad the stats, and he'll feed him just where's he got off to, and what's he gonna do about it?
We've seen what happens in this position. Our zero-man Sonic has moved back, to watch Ivy from a passive position. Elusive actually is the one to come out ahead versus Destiny after all of that time.
Yeah, this really forces their hand now to go into the depths of Ivy because, you know, you've lost that anchor within the bomb site. You've lost the player who's supposed to pinch with you if you had hit A. And Elusive taking the top side of Train should have just seen KNG. He definitely hears it, anticipates.
In mid, and Maluki just on the other side has to be careful. The barrel of that AWP. It is a big problem. They go running to their demise. Karrigan's going to take down 3.
Control of short. Now JDM's back up here. He's got Cutler behind him as well to flash from if needed. There's another tag. These players are getting just damaged dangerously low, and that Molotov might be able to finish off the job. Cutler with 3, locking down the site with the AUG. 25 seconds left up for IDK, and I don't think he knows.
Wait, yeah, another kill. That's the B-bomb site almost opened up. Just Nico M here. And he really does have a lot to do. Perfect position to try and do it. The trade has to get picked up, and Nifty whiffing a couple of those shots now leaves all the pressure onto JDM. Down here in mid, they're going to hear that scope, and TRK is not keen on running into the AWPer. Nico M was brought down very low. You can see they're both desperate to meet up and double peek into this over in mid. They try and take the fight while they know where JDM is, try and play off one another, but TRK, he's given him the one-on-one, and now it falls to Nico M with just 4 HP in the 1v1. JDM, plenty of time, plenty of health, plenty of everything, hops on down towards short, and he's gonna land the flick.
From being in an ESL Pro League finals, 2 seasons of Pro League now underneath their belt, and some DreamHack Opens, you know, the likes of lands that they should be able to use to dispatch of Furia Esports. But KS Arado, I mean, this guy could be a beast. He's already started off this pistol well. Double headshot as they attempt to cross, and hell, let's get that 3rd. How about a 4th? He's gonna tap him away with the help. And it's for that reason that the 2 players coming up from Catwalk for Furia, one watching window, one watching B, both get their kills, take a 2-man advantage, and then split into the bomb site like they had initially planned. You know, when the kind of tension was so thick, it was Furia that cut through.
There's a lot to be praised for Furia this match. They've got a bunch of players that have outstanding ADR stat lines, and it doesn't seem like they show any signs of stopping as well. Just one of those maps where it feels like you play out the
execute. Goes for the wall spam, can't get it. Now we've got Art setting flashbangs. They have all 5 of their surviving players trying to push in. Like you said, it falls on Dapper, and what a sick flick back towards Palace. Further damage done by him. That's 3 kills already in a fresh magazine as the rest of United come over. They needed a savior. They needed a hold.
Elsewhere as well, Detroni going to get dropped up in the top of mid. We're back into a 3-on-3, and this B bomb site is wide open.
Yeah, in terms of just holding down Langle like that, you're going to struggle to win those fights versus Cirque. He's just so quick on the AWP. JT has got to deal with his push. Great spray, even through the smoke, dropping the bomb. He's found 3. And JT...
Fugly in with 1. Still has so much more to do, and ammo's running low. 1 bullet left. But he's managed to hold down the bomb site for the time being. Even gets that reload in. More players pushing towards him. They just can't seem to deal with Fugly. Finally, Sonic picks it up. And now Ethan and Breezy trying to finish what Fugly started, continue his legacy, but they've lost Ethan. Just Breezy left standing, and a 1v2 required. Sonic and Fady left to try and overthrow.
They could rotate, they could just run right back, and I think they're going to try to. The trade is left on the clock. And NRG, they may as well give this a go, but this is going to be difficult.
Still considering this was the force, it's been a good round thus far. NRG, they'll be perfectly content with just making sure these players die with the bomb, but they are going to try and go for it. Breezy walks to his demise. Cirque, he's somehow able to get that, and there's still a chance for him here. Now with the AK, and Cirque's in comparison to their European brethren. Looking like Ethan wants to try and challenge a Pop Dog. And oh, this time he's good for both. They might have been besting Ethan here time and time again, but he finally rises up, finally gets revenge, and what a moment to do it. Cirque, tiny little angle, but Fady goes walking right into his crosshair. Read very well. That leaves Sonic and Detroni standing in a 2v5.
38 seconds. The flash is still raining in. Ethan winning his duel as well. 3rd kill of the round from Ethan. He's had an absolutely stellar half, as he always does. And Detroni, yeah, he's good.
Yeah, we are looking at JT to try and make the difference as he slowly but surely rotates it through ramp. Cirque's going to check it and is able to win that fight. No. Breezy catches the timing onto Elusive, and now Sonic 1v2, the man that we always talk about from Bravado. Left with a lot on his shoulders, and he has to try and show us exactly why. There's the first kill, and almost onto Fugly through the smoke. The time ticking down and working against him. Taps on the bomb, forces the peek, and Sonic's going to land the shot. Without a kit, there's no time, and, well...
Do with every second, and leave it till these last moment executes, and be successful at the same time. You definitely look stupid if you let it run that low, and then you lose the round. But they seem to be able to do it confidently.
So, big old stack outside of Boiler. 1 Molotov. That's all it takes to flush the feet of 3. You know, he was that last remaining B player off Nifty. They may assume now at this point that B's, you know, a little more clear for the taking, but that's not the case. JDM's got cover on Coffins. Misses his shot, though. That was a big chance to at least even this out again.
Ooh, that's a... Wow, nice. Really confident pick, too, at that.
There we go. You know, sometimes you'll see these oppers miss those initial chances and then kind of whiff the rest of the round.
Trip and sprain both ankles.
Yep.
I think that's knee pain.
Dorado with a bomb plant, and down he's dropped.
Prepped and good to go. Instead, Furia would just take the passive route. Leave it to Yuri here at top mid.
He's on top of the bicycle, so off angle, good spray down, nearly nailing himself a 3rd. However, it is Nifty to get that bomb back up and plant it for Pitt. Cutler will reside within it. Now, we saw him here on the CT side. Now he's looking to lock down for the retake. 2 kits, smoke and a flash. That's what Furia is playing with, and they're doing so shoulder to shoulder.
That's a smoke.
This is meant to clear out the back of the bomb site, so they're going to focus on that first and foremost. Nifty gives himself a little bit too much exposure to handle, and it's at the top of the box that Cutler pops KSRado. Now Vinny's going to push forward, trying to close that distance, and Cutler's got them.
This is the kind of round that you beg for on CT side.
Oh, wow. See you later, Yuri. Oh, wait, but there's a man up on the porch. He's buying his time. He's buying his time. Finally, he comes in with a kill that's able that just let them turn their back to him. He sat amidst the T's as if he was one of their own, and betrayal across the A bomb site. JDM walks up, doesn't ever suspect Vinny to be in the depths of the site, and so Furia market. That won't happen either.
That was a nearly situation where they could have maybe gone into jungle to follow up, and instead will adjust and hit the A site wide open, by the way. The player who flanked through A is now out at mid. And somehow misses every single bullet on Karrigan, gets away with 2 HP. He is dodging bullets like the Matrix.
I wonder if that comes back to bite them, in fact. I mean, it's an equalizing kill off of JDM immediately. Remember, he may have 100 health, but he's also glass cannon. He just needs to serve as a distraction, pull it away from Karrigan so that maybe he can clutch. But KSRado clears beneath his feet, and it's JDM